Okay, so I believe I'm live. It's Johnny Five is alive. This is this would be my first time ever going live with StreamYards here. It's kind of just pissing around. I wanted to see if I could try to make this a regular thing here. I mean, mainly my main motivation was just to piss off Nerve Gorilla for using StreamYard because he loves StreamYard so much that I figured if I'll just go live without using OBS, you know what I mean? And because I have OBS, I could use OBS, but why do that when and miss a perfectly good opportunity to piss off Nerve Gorilla, right? So, I mean, seems logical to me. I don't know about you. So, up, up. Of course, I get a. I'll be right back. Give me a minute. Yeah. Yeah. Right. Exactly. You can't. You, yeah. I'm sure she was probably nervous as fuck. Yeah. Well. Oh yeah. I mean, she was. You could have called. You could have called this a million from a million miles away. Yeah. Or what would she have done then? Stood there and with her thumb up her ass. Yeah. She's got a rude awakening. She's got a rude awakening. Mhm. You're kind of an enabler. You know what I mean? You kind of enabled her. Yeah, I know, but you gotta at some point you gotta draw a line. Yeah. Right. Very good. Very good, sir. That's better. Yep. That's it. That's a good point. If you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything nice at all. These dogs. You go crazy. Dogs, knock it off. This is funny. This is funny. It's just all the timing of everything is hilarious because I go live and right when I go live for the first time. Yeah, this is when I go live for the first time on StreamYards ever. I'm live right now, and this is the first time I've ever done this. And then, like, everything just happens at the same time. So, yeah, I don't know who's listening or who cares, but it doesn't matter. It looks like there's one person watching, so they're just listening to our conversation. I don't care. Oh, that's cool. And there's one person by the board. You got
Well,
your picture. Okay, yeah, she
she,
didn't.
she was standing right there. She didn't ask to be in it. I
Yeah,
asked my friends to take it. So,
she
but
didn't.
then
She didn't want to be in it.
no.
Well,
Well,
at
she
least she
didn't
didn't try to
ask.
take
She saw me
credit.
taking it.
At
So
least
like
she didn't try to
I
take
would have
credit then.
gotten one. Yeah, I would have included her if she would have asked. But
Because
this
some
was the
people do
prod
that
box I
shit.
told you about that I asked for an extension on. So I
Yeah.
handed it in late, and I
Hmm.
still got 100 on it.
I
And
told
she
you.
said she loved my idea with the things that you helped me cut. She loved it, and she was like, it was so creative. Like she wrote on the back, my
Yeah.
favorite was so creative, and she was gonna steal the
I
idea.
told you.
And but this was on
Told
my
you
stuff.
she'd see how much you were putting into it, and
Like
you
I
would get credit for that.
I painted the box. Yeah, because the girl who also handed hers in late didn't even have 10 items.
No.
So I was like, I mean, like I
Yeah. So the
and a
teachers
lot
probably
of
graded on like a curve level, like they're they look at
a lot
everybody's
of mine are
collective.
handmade, like homemade, like
Yeah.
unlike other. Like I'm not trying to diss other
Other
people.
people
They
just
did a
went and
really good
bought
job
theirs,
too.
right?
But yeah, one girl spent two people spent over $150 on
That's
theirs.
crazy.
And
Well,
like
if you have the money, you can just
all I
buy a
bought,
degree, buy your fucking grades,
I
and
bought the box. I bought the paint to paint the box
yeah,
because we had to decorate it.
in the
I
glasses.
bought the glasses, the thermometer, the poncho. I used the clipboard I had. I bought the books.
Yeah, but you didn't spend near
And
with that near that,
I
right?
bought Velcro
You
and
spent probably
I bought
$50.
that paper. Yeah, not even.
Yeah,
But like I made the flashcards I found online, printed them out. This is a weather chart I made. I made this one. I made this whole there's another
yeah,
paper under here. I have so
that looks
many of these
awesome.
sunglasses now.
But your teacher's gonna use it as an example. You said, yeah.
Well, she said she might steal the idea for these clouds. It has
Your
the high,
teacher's stealing your idea. That's
yeah.
funny.
But I mean, I came up with this
Yeah,
it came together last minute as
that's
I was
awesome.
setting it up. Like I just printed these out because I knew they'd be useful and I
It
could
just
use them some way.
it always does, doesn't it?
Yeah, but this is what you helped me cut. She liked it.
I liked it too. That's a good
And this
idea.
is the water cycle that you can remove.
I know
Those
that's
little,
cool. I don't remember having anything like that.
you can
Cool when I was in
remove those are Velcro. You can remove them. And
like I remember seeing like that in a book, but I don't remember any teachers actually having props like that to help.
yeah, it's a prop box. Yeah, and
Yeah.
like it's for a kid to just play with by themselves or with multiple people.
Yeah.
Like a group of
So
5 kids can play with
so
it.
even though you used ChatGPT a little bit, you did all the work. Like
Yeah,
you
ChatGPT gave me the idea for the weather
just
prop
helped
box.
you a little
I
bit.
came up with the meteorologist thing. I did the cloud thing. I mean,
Yeah.
and there was pinwheels, but I don't think those are in the picture.
Mm.
So,
I
there
didn't
was
see the pinwheels.
Yeah, I don't think they're in the picture, but there was pinwheels too. That was one of my
Lola, I don't want to play right now. Look
But
at this dog.
we were at I was at Barnes and Noble with RJ yesterday, and there was a book that said it says negative. It was like negative affirmations or something like that, and
Yeah.
then underneath it said unfollow your dreams. And I was reading some of them in it, and it was so funny. Like there's full of ones like that.
What's it say? This is about. Let's see. I will not lose control of my emotions. I lost that shit a long time ago. If I knew back then what I know now, I would have just fucked up my life differently. That's a good one. Where'd you get that at?
I didn't get it. It was at Barnes and Noble.
Oh,
But
we should just fucking take a picture of every page.
I should have because there was so many in there. But
Well,
we went to Laurel Hill today.
somebody just stole all those sayings anyway and
Yeah.
published them into a book, and they make much money off of it. So
Yeah.
what the fuck's the difference?
But we went to Laurel Hill today,
Good look at me, dog.
and just around the water.
Want some chicken?
I can still skip rocks.
That's good. You want some chicken?
I was good with RJ, but
Chicken,
I can skip around town.
Broccoli and cauliflower. You sure?
Yeah,
It's good.
thanks.
Parsley, butter, and parsley potatoes.
No, thank
You sure? Okay, it's good stuff.
But
Alright.
I took my shoes off when I got in the water. It was cold, but I did.
Yeah, it's
But
probably real cool.
But no, it wasn't that bad. You warmed up to it really easily.
Yeah.
And then
Well, you lose the feeling in your feet after a minute.
yeah. We went to one of the parks near his house where they have soccer fields and stuff. We went to one of the open fields and got a football.
Yeah.
And RJ said he doesn't know any girl that can throw a spiral.
See, and you could still
I
throw
know.
you could
I
still
told
throw a
him,
football.
I said, I thank my dad for that.
Yeah.
I can't, Dad. I threw it.
Yeah.
He a couple times he was.
He was impressed.
Because,
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You threw it over his head.
Yeah.
He's like what, 6'4"?
Yeah.
The Doyle rules. That's funny.
But yeah, I didn't know if I still could. I was nervous because it's been a long time.
It's like
but
riding a bike.
I still can. And
It has.
wasn't-
We haven't
he
played
went
catch
and
in
bought
a few years.
$30 college football too.
Yeah.
that's what
So
I was
you could
going.
so you could grip it better.
Yeah, I mean,
Or wait, no, the college footballs are bigger, aren't they? Aren't they bigger than the NFL?
they're Nike.
I want to say that they're bigger around, like they're
I think they are. Yeah.
yeah. But if you know how to throw a football, right?
I
Doesn't
can
matter
throw
how
it back.
doesn't matter how
Can't
big it is.
spiral it.
Yeah. Huh.
I was doing that today.
Well, teach your brother because I've tried to teach your brother, and,
I know.
and he, like, I don't know.
Yeah, RJ was impressed with
It's
my
pretty bad.
football throwing skills.
Pretty bad when your daughter can throw a football better than your son can.
We used to play all the time.
Yeah, I know.
But
All right, dog, you're done.
my arm was hurting though. My shoulder was hurting.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, you're not used to it.
No.
I'm doing a stream about. It's
And I-
titled
Not all muddy.
Oh, okay. TIs that always try to divide and or controlled opposition.
Stop.
This is particularly a stream I was going to talk about Dick Pick Donovan and certain certain TIs that's all they do is try to influence people about that this person is fake or this person is fake and this person is. So I'm gonna talk about those people and say I'm not gonna say they're fake, but I'm just gonna ask the right questions to say why do these people always do that and nothing but that? What are they trying to solve? What the fuck are they trying to do? I mean, it's just clear to me that they're controlled opposition. So, what were you saying?
I was just gonna show the video of Grayson.
Oh,
It's
okay.
funny. Sorry.
No,
I
yeah.
just saw it on my camera when I was in here.
When was that?
The other night when I was babysitting.
Is he eating his foot?
Yeah.
That's funny. Can you do that?
No. Yeah, probably.
Jeez, kids are flexible. They can stick his foot in his own mouth. That's funny. Ew, he's licking his toe.
It's so weird.
Yeah, that's funny.
It's so funny.
That's funny. Oh, kids are funny.
They
I would
are.
much rather spend time with like little kids because they're so simple and they don't judge you
Exactly.
and they're funny. They're
weird,
easily
yeah.
entertained.
Exactly. That's why I like when I tell Sammy, like people are grandma's always like, why do you watch him if she doesn't even pay you? Because she never does. Like, but it's fun. She
You
got
don't-
this for free.
Right, but you don't.
But I don't.
It's
do
not
it
about
for
that.
The money. I do it because I like hanging out with him. I like watching him.
Yeah,
And for some reason, I also like if I were sitting at home for 5 hours rather than babysitting him for 5 hours, I get a lot more schoolwork done babysitting.
yeah.
Believe it or not, whether he's sleeping or awake.
Yeah, that's what I say.
get
The more
so
you,
much more schoolwork done
yeah,
there for 5 hours watching him than I would sitting here for 5 hours because I'd either worry
it's
about cleaning my room or
it's strange. It's strange whenever you fill your schedule and you with stuff to do, you get that done, but then you get more of the other stuff done that you would have if you would have done nothing, if you would have been free or had
Yeah.
nothing to do. Yeah,
It's
yeah.
weird. It's
I
weird.
made dinner with grandma tonight and was cleaning up the kitchen and stuff and
I saw that.
had to talk with her a little bit, but she
She
has a
was
bone to pick with you, but I'll let you.
why?
Well, I'll let her pick that bone with you. You gotta talk to her. I told her I didn't want to hear about it.
Is it because I didn't go to
No, I'll let her just you talk to her about it. I literally didn't want to hear about it. You see, it was nothing to be worried about. But she thinks maybe you were avoiding her or something. I said no. She's either in school or she's working or she's hanging out with RJ.
Yesterday, and I went to class today, and then I hung out with him after class today.
Right. I explained that to her.
Tomorrow I'm observing and I'm
But I
watching.
said, what do you mean?
Thursday-
How could no? How? What do you mean? Somebody's avoiding you? You haven't been here. I said you haven't been here.
Yeah, I brought her. I literally, she texted me and asked me to bring her coffee, creamer, and pods to work the other day.
Yeah,
and I
she does
did.
need coffee here. Can you stop tomorrow and grab coffee? I told her I said give me give me the car. I'll go get you coffee. I
can
said
get Walmart. But she asked
I
me,
gotta
and
get dog
I
food too
went
tomorrow.
over there
But
and I parked my car and got out and gave her a hug and everything. So
yeah, I didn't think so. I told her.
she's just overthinking because
Yep.
Justine passed away. and
Yeah, I
she's
know.
sad.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna talk about. I'm not gonna bring it up, but
Yeah.
she's sad. So
I know she is. That's why.
I feel bad. And
So
I guess
so if she's still awake, go talk to her real quick because
I will.
she said you talked to her every day, but then you didn't. So that's what she thought you were avoiding
I
her.
talked to her when I got home, but then I've been getting home so late that I don't even.
It was 9 something when you come in the other day. So she said it was 9 something, and you come home and didn't talk to her. I said she's probably just tired and just wanted to relax.
Probably because last night I got
Mhm.
5 hours of sleep. Like I've been.
Yeah, I got you.
Like I mean, but I've been telling myself sleep when you're dead. I don't need that much sleep.
Yeah.
But I'm also trying to get a lot of schoolwork done, and
Yeah.
I'm exhausted. So yeah, it could have been that, or I might have thought it was too late and she'd be sleeping.
Yeah, I got
if
it.
it's after 9:30, I usually don't want to wake her. So
Okay.
I don't go in there unless I have to. use
So that's
the bathroom or
probably
something.
what it was then.
But
So
if sometimes if it's like a weekend or something, I'll go in. But either I was too tired or I thought it was too late and I didn't want to wake her.
Yeah.
I didn't do it on purpose.
I know. I know. We'll go tell her that.
I will. I
All
will.
right. Love you.
Thanks for letting me know.
Yep.
Love you.
See you. Love you. Lola. Lola, you're staying here.
Sit down.
So, it just went from 4 viewers down to two. There was 4 people. There was some other people watching, I guess. I have stalkers that just watch from the background. They look for any. I bet it was Ed and Jimmy Grabowski because they just premiered a video before this, and Ed and Jimmy Grabowski were in the chat, both of them, just waiting to pounce and say any negative thing they could. So for those people, that's you can learn a lesson from my 19-year-old daughter. If you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. It's funny because kids nowadays don't learn that. They don't know that. I remember we were taught that when we were kids, and that's yeah. I tried to teach you guys that. It does. It doesn't do anything good. Some people need to hear the truth, though. Right. Some people just need to hear the truth, though, sometimes. Because they don't know. They don't even realize. They don't have any self awareness. They don't even realize how they come off to people. And I hope that if I ever come off to people like that, they would tell me.
I hope they just did get the message because my classmates were not quiet about it.
Yeah, I know. I know. I can imagine.
I was
Like, shut up. Yeah.
yeah, because I felt bad. I'm standing there like I feel like I'm talking shit about it right in front of them. Saying they were.
Right.
But
Yeah. What do? You can't fix stupid. You can,
I was just like, I know. It's okay.
you can't force somebody to understand. You can tell somebody something until you're blue in the face, but you can't force them to understand it. They can hear something, but they don't listen. They don't, can't fix stupid. I say it all the time.
Twine back, though.
That's good. That's
I
good. She
gave
got her.
twine.
No, you give her mom's twine back. Thank God. I mean, what would she have done if her mother didn't get her twine back? Right? That's funny. Sometimes I think that other people are on this earth just for my entertainment.
Literally.
Yeah. Come here, Lola.
Good night.
Come here, Lola. Come on, Lola. I got some chicken for you. Come here. Come here, Lola. So, all right. Love you. Good night. So, if you heard that, that was just a conversation. I was just a normal conversation, not scripted, just a completely natural, genuine conversation with my daughter. And I'll probably get people in the chat saying, "Oh, why are you putting your information out there? Why your business out there?" I don't fucking care. What are you gonna do? If somebody's gonna do something negative with that information, that's their problem. That's not my problem. I've already learned that people are gonna do what they're gonna do. They're gonna show their true colors. They're gonna expose themselves. Their actions speak louder than words, right? They're gonna say and do things that show what kind of people they are. And you can give people chance after chance after chance, to, I don't know, redeem themselves or to show who they are or what their purpose is or what their point is. So many times. You can only do it so many times until you're just wasting time. So with that being said, uh, talking about Donovan Schultes, I spent hours recently on a couple live streams with Donovan, talking to him like a genuine person, and I thought it was good progress. Sometimes the way Donovan talks, he's in like the victim mentality. He talks about everybody making fun of him or everybody talking shit on him, and I kind of feel bad for him sometimes. So like, okay, Donovan, I'll give you a chance. I'll talk to you like a normal human being. Maybe, maybe that is what it is, and maybe you just are traumatized by everybody, talking shit and attacking you. That you need to just, you need somebody just to talk to and to listen to you for once. Maybe that's it. So I've given you the benefit of the doubt. I don't know how many times now, and maybe I'm naive, but everybody deserves to be heard. Everybody deserves their perspective to be seen. And so I try to do that with Donovan. And what happened? After a 3-hour live stream, It was the next day. I go into Nerve Girl is live, and immediately see my brother and Donovan in the chat. And Donovan, the only thing that I seen him say was that oh yeah, Patton embarrassed me. Patton tried to brainwash me. I'm like, what the fuck? And then I go the next time I go to Donovan's his channel, I'm blocked. Just like that, I'm blocked. So you be the judge. I mean, I think it's clear. I think it's fucking clear it can be what Donovan Schultz's agenda is, what his purpose is. Either he's controlled opposition. Either he's doing it and he doesn't realize he's doing it because he's fucking mind controlled, or he knows what he's doing. He's doing it on purpose because it's his job, or he's doing it because somebody's stepping on his throat because he got in trouble, right? And he's a narc. Because that's what I found in my town. A bunch of people, actual people, physically gang stalking me, and they didn't have anything against me. I didn't do anything to them, and it made no sense to me. The only thing that made sense was that somebody put them up to it, and I later would find out that these people had gotten in trouble, right? So it just makes sense that the people who are running the show here, they're running the gang stalking and the community harassment, the community mobbing, the proxy stalking, whatever you want to call it, is run by law enforcement, first responders, by the state agencies, by the county, by these anybody who works for the judicial system, law enforcement, on every level. This is who's involved. This is who's running the show. This is who's the handlers are. That's who's calling the shots. So maybe Donovan got in trouble, and he's practicing self-preservation. Maybe that's it. I don't know. All I can do is speculate and ask the right questions. But whenever you ask these questions to people like that, and you can't find an answer, no matter how many times you ask the same question different ways, and I've reached out to Donovan, I've asked him the questions, and these are the questions I can never get an answer to. So whenever you ask the right question, and it's a real easy question, but you just can't seem to get an answer, all you got to do is ask the same question louder. And when you still can't get an answer to your really simple question, then the truth becomes apparent. The truth is really easy to see. They tell on themselves, they expose themselves. All you got to do is point it out. You know, give these people the opportunity to show their true colors, and they will. They will expose themselves every day of the week, every fucking time. You know, like I said, tried to give Donovan an opportunity, to show that he's like not a perp, to show that he's just a normal person who's had this situation or that situation, and this is why he does what he does. But what does he do? He just proves my point. He proves that, he proves that what he does doesn't make any sense, that there's a hidden agenda. He proves that what he's doing is what? He's just trying to divide. He's one of these people that just do nothing but divide. They try to get in between targeted individuals. They try to create chaos. They try to cause any real targeted individuals to, not want to reach out to other TIs. It makes them not want to reach out and, try to collaborate or work together or network. And that's all for them. That's for their agenda. That's so they can keep doing what they're doing, and they can isolate the target. Right. That's the only way that their games work is when they isolate the target. Whenever the target doesn't have a support group or doesn't have anybody that believes them or anybody that they can trust. So don't fall down that rabbit hole where you don't trust anybody, because that just makes you vulnerable, and it opens you up to be a victim of their games and their fuckery. Whenever you do that, you're setting them up for success and yourself up for failure. And that's what I found. I mean, if you have a different perspective or you see things differently, I'd love to hear about it. I'd be very curious to hear what your perspective is, or how you think that my broken brain is just seeing things wrong, wrong, or from a fucked up perspective. I just call it how I see it. The way I see it, there's a lot of controlled opposition. There's a lot of people in here that pretend to be targets and all that. And I'm not trying to get anybody to be paranoid or skeptical of everybody. Just recognize, um, you know, who's who's on here just to cause division and chaos, and who's on here to actually help people, to actually spread awareness about a subject. Because I don't see Donovan talking about the targeting in general and trying to help somebody else who's looking into the subject. But then he'll just claim, I'm not a targeted individual. I'm not a targeted individual. Well, what are you then, Donovan? What the fuck are you doing? Why are you involved in the targeted individual community? Why do you try to influence so many people that are in the targeted individual community then? Why do you talk about so many people that call themselves targeted individuals? None of it makes any sense. And I'm going to say the same about Toby. I just premiered a video. I don't know if you saw it or not right before this, that showed Toby. Now, I don't try to put words in anybody's mouth or anything like that. I'm sure Donovan would like to say that I do, but I just present people and show them themselves. So Toby, that video was Toby, and it was her words, and it was her saying all these things. And you can't make this shit up. When somebody's sitting there literally saying that somebody is demonic and that they're this and they're that, and they're an alcoholic and they drink every day, while she's literally drinking sake and smoking weed. I mean, blah, 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 help me out here. I feel like I just got stupider by watching it. It's you like it's literally hypocrisy right here in your face. Like, it's a person. Do they even recognize their own actions? Do they even see themselves? Do they even realize how big of a hypocrite they even are? I mean, these are questions I have. Like I said, you can't fix stupid. All you can do is lead the horse to water, but you can't make him drink. That's all I have for you. Like I said, this is my first time going live here on StreamYard. I just wanted to see what it's all about, or check it out, piss Nerve Gorilla off, speak a little bit of truth, and ask the right questions. So if you get anything from the stream, my question is, why did Donovan block me? Why do you do what you do, Donovan? I would like an answer to that question if you have one. If you don't, then I'm going to say I'm going to call you out, What are you doing that for? Who told you to do that? Who put you up to what you're doing then? Why are you doing what you're doing? What is your purpose? What is your purpose, Donovan? So be good or be good at it. Peace out.